Good day and God bless. I am John Henrik B. Orapa from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science. Welcome to Anatomy and Physiology. On this video, I'll be presenting the human skeleton. The human skeleton is a complex structure composed of 206 bones in adult, while in baby, there are 300 bones at birth, each serving unique functions. Here is a detailed description and parts of some of the major bones in the skull, shoulder, hand, leg, and more. Let's go, let's find out. The skull. This is where our skull located. This one. The skull is the protective bony casing for the brain. It consists of 22 bones, 8 for cranial bones, which are frontal, parietal, temporal, occipital, sphenoid, ethmoid, palatine, and lastly, mastoid. There are 14 facial bones. Some of the examples are maxilla, zygomatic, nasal, lacrimal, vomer, and lastly, mandible. The cranial bones are to protect our brain, while the facial bones forms our face and support our eyes, nose, and mouth. The hand. This is our hand. It consists of 27 bones. There are 16 carpals. Some of the examples are the scapoid, lunate, triquetral, pisiform, trapezoid, capitate, hamate in the wrist, and metacarpals IV in our palm. There are also 8 metacarpals. Those are the long bones in our palm, and 1 phalanx each thumb, known as proximal phalanx. Additionally, from the index finger to little finger, known as the proximal phalanx through distal phalanx. These bones provide structure for movement such as like this, and support for grasping objects such as like this. The shoulder. This is where our shoulder located. The shoulder is a ball and socket joint formed by the head of the humerus bone fitting into a cavity called as glenoid fossa in the scapula bone. The shoulder blade has other important structure like the acromial process that form part of the clavicle attachment, while there are also a coracoid process attaches to our muscle used in the rotator of our calf movement. In shoulder, there are 3 major bones, such as the clavicle, the spatula, and the humerus. The leg. This is where our leg located. Our leg consists of 30 bones, which are the femur, the patella, the tibia, the fibula, 7 tarsal, which an example is the talus anterior nacular through the calcaneus posteriorly, then 5 metatarsals, those are the long bones in sole, and 14 phalanges, which is the proximal through the distal for toes. These bones provide structure for weight bearing and movement. And lastly, some other significant bones, which are the thoracic vertebrae, which is the part of the spine, the lumbar vertebrae at the lower back, the sacrum, which is the fusion of 5 vertebrae, the coxing or the tailbone, which is the remnant of several fused vertebrae, the sternum, which is the breastbone, the ribs, which is the protective cage around our lungs, and lastly, the pelvic girdle, which is the ilium bone for hip bone, here, along with other structure like pubic and ischium. Each bone or all the bones I have mentioned before play an essential role in maintaining our body structure and function. That would be all. Thank you.